105 East 106 in East Harlem. I was there 20 years, and whenever I would invite someone to come or have someone new, I'd say, it's not a traditional school building. You might walk by it. It doesn't look like a school. We do have our logo outside. It was big enough for us when I got there. It's big enough for the 300 students we had. 5-10 years later, we were at 450. At one point, we were almost 500, and it was crowded.
It was really tight. The elevator was tight. The hallway was tight. You were literally on top of everyone.
Seeing my students sit outside in the hallway when they needed extra space, I was like, geez, this is an amazing school, but the building itself is not quite what it is.
We didn't have our own auditorium, so like when we wanted to do school-wide meetings or just pep rallies or something, we couldn't really feel the entire spirit of our school.
We had a really small cafeteria. We had to eat lunch in the library. A lot of our students here like to play volleyball, and we didn't really have the space for everybody to play.
I've never had a school with a gym compared to like my sister, whose school had an entire field for like football and stuff.
We have a really large student body and large ideas, so of course we couldn't fit in like a 4-story office building.
We noticed that the school was growing, that there was an appetite for more growth, so then we started asking and advocating for a larger building.
There are 2 resolutions this evening. The first resolution is entitled the proposed reciting of the Young Women's Leadership School.
We have really enjoyed our space in East Harlem for the last 26 years. We've simply outgrown it.
And the realities of our building are creating significant barriers for providing that support.
There are hundreds of Black and brown families who are trying to get their children into Young Women's Leadership.
We would be so grateful to be able to welcome more students into our fold. Thank you so much.
With 12 votes in favor, 9 votes opposed, and 1 abstention, the motion passes.
When it was confirmed that we were moving, or it was like, oh my God, finally, we're gonna get space.
I remember I was sitting with welcome committees and I was like, guys, we're moving. And they're like, yes!
The Welcome Committee is like a community within the community of Twills.
When we started Welcome Committee, we started it as, what are we doing in this building? But what is it that we feel we can do for this new building to make those memories? Just because we're moving to a new building does not mean that we have to start on a blank slate with memories.
Yeah, having like pictures of like seniors, memories that people have, so like as people pass the hallways they can see it and like look back to it. I joined Welcome Committee so that students feel supported and that they know they have teachers and staff and friends here who will help them with anything they need.
I came to Twills in a rough time in my life and a time that I was struggling. Being a part of Welcome Committee is so important to me because I want future students to have the same joy that I feel in showing up to the school every day, because I do feel joy. My education means so much to me, especially here. I can feel the passion that my teachers have for what they do.
It's really hard to pack a school, finish a year. It was like all filled with emotion.
I was definitely sad to leave. I'd been there for 11 years.
We had a monumental task in front of us of packing in such a short amount of time, and here are these students like helping us out.
Over the summer, we worked together to make projects for our school.
We're building hydroponic systems to put inside of our new school and to hopefully like get some flowers, herbs, maybe even strawberries.
We are creating signs that will be used for each classroom. It's just things that will like help make our school look much nicer. We're the 3D printing team. Today we're basically making hall passes for the new school.
Our goal here is to make them a bit more lively because we know that each classroom kind of has their own uniqueness.
So today we're helping set up our new school.
All the teachers and students are working together to decorate the school.
We're moving, we're grooving, we're trying to get it all.
All right, so we want to make this back into our Twills home.
We definitely have a deep love for our teachers in our school. We have 6 more days of summer left. We could be doing whatever we want, and we're here helping build up our new school. Yay!
I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't be.
They're so dedicated. They really embody what Twills is.
I'll try even though
great thing about Twills is that nobody really judges you for who you are or where you come from. It's really what you do in the class and what you do for everyone else.
I've always been searching for like a community that I could call my own and a place where I know who I am and what I want to be. And I feel like this is the community, this is the place that I've been looking for my entire life.
I won't give up.
When you walk through the doors of a Twills school, you're walking into a sisterhood. This is a place where you can absolutely be yourself. You are loved, you are embraced, you are taught, because the academics are rigorous. But more importantly, you have found a family.
We are a Twills community because of the people, and no building can ever change what all of those people mean to each other.
My biggest dream is to be a teacher. I want to come back here and give back to the community that gave me everything that I am now. And I want to know that I'm leaving the mark that I want to leave.
Try